So right now what I'm going to be doing, assembling this IKEA dresser, drawer, bureau, I don't know what the hell they call it. There's the IKEA dresser, and I have another one that I bought that matches here in the middle of the two cribs. So it's going to be coming up. It's one of the tall ones, got like 5 drawers. It should go up to here, I think. So we'll have extra storage there, and I put like a little light on it. We have decorations to put on the wall. But right now, what I want to do is I want to start with this one because I believe this one will take longer. So what I did is I brought the tools that I'm going to be using, the wood glue, because you know with this type of stuff, the only way you can make it last is by gluing instead of just throwing it all together. Bunch of crazy glue to use as Loctite. I have my tips here, and I also brought my tack life. I brought this because I think I'm gonna end up needing one of these here for the Allen keys. Not really sure which one. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's do this one first. Everything's white. After we bought everything white just to have it nice and bright for the little ones. So let's get started. Let's roll, bitch! To add the glue to it to use as Loctite. These are the key elements on keeping these fall particle board things from falling apart. The most important thing is when you install things like this, these are the types of things that end up loosening up. If you add some Loctite, some crazy glue or wood glue into here, it will keep it from loosening up. These wooden blocks, you know, they don't recommend it, and I don't know if it's because they don't want you to have the thing last forever. These are the types of things you need to add the wood glue to so it keeps them from falling apart. So I always buy these at the dollar store. They're one-time uses. So basically I can get about 4 of these screws with one of these little tubes. The only reason I like these is because once you open crazy glue, usually it seals itself up eventually and then you can't use it anymore. And I always use this Gorilla Glue wood glue. Stuff is amazing. So all you gotta do is make a little pile like this, and then when you dip this in, you just dip the tip like that. Giggity. And then when you force it in, it'll just seal itself right up. So now I'm going to show you guys one of the key things that I've realized in this type of furniture is that when you have all these pieces put together, it tends to loosen up as time goes on, which is the reason why I like to use the glue and the Loctite. And the other thing I like to do with these drawers, since they use cardboard for the bottom part, I've noticed that as time goes on, they start to warp. So one of the things you can do to prevent the warping, with a glue gun, you actually can put a bead of glue completely all the way around. And it doesn't only just keep it in place, but it also keeps it from bowing. So what I like to use is this 100-watt glue gun, some industrial sticks that I bought on eBay. If you put that bead of glue, it keeps it from falling through, and I mean, because literally it's in there like just like 1/8 of an inch, because it doesn't really no strength at all because of the way that they have these plastic screws here. I'm not too crazy about it, so I'm actually going to put a bead of glue on the back over here as well. You can see how it's already open there. It's a terrible design. I mean, I don't even understand how that's even possible. I know it seems to be a lot of effort for something that you paid for, and believe me, I completely agree with it. But in the situation when you buy stuff like this, you pretty much have to be prepared. I'm gonna start by putting a piece in here. And you want to put a good line. Don't force it. You want to have a really good line of glue. That's what's going to give you the strength that you're going to need. Now the reason I got a 100-watt glue gun is because I feel that the glue only works as good as if it's hot enough. Do I expect this to last forever? No. If it lasts me 5 years, I'll be happy. I've just noticed, you know, being such a cheap person, that these types of things come with kind of, don't expect too much. I put a good sized bead on that, so when it dries, it's well bonded. I just feel that that's the best way. I mean, this is kind of like what to expect. You know, I paid $100 for this bureau, and yeah, I spent an extra hour putting it together because of this type of situation. Like I said, if it lasts me 5 years, I'll be happy. These are the things that's gonna get the most usage, not the actual thing being flopped around, moved around, because the chances of me moving this again will probably be 1 or 2 times throughout the lifetime of this bureau. But the lifetime of this thing's gonna be used every day, all day long, you know? So this is what concerns me. This is bound to get loose. So by infusing it with tons of wood glue throughout a whole bunch of the threads, once it gets in there, it ain't coming out.
Perfect.
Alright, so now that we finished that bureau, complete, very sturdy. I mean, this freaking thing is literally bulletproof now. I used about half a bottle of glue. That bottle was like really almost full, and now it's like almost empty. I used about half a bottle of that, but yeah, this thing is going to be pretty solid for now. It's probably going to last me at least 5 years.
I am a prodigy, I am a leader, they follow me. I am a prodigy, I am a leader, they follow me.